And we continue to talk sports now. The president of the National Olympic and Sports Committee, Crtv Malboum, will be heard by the Court of Arbitration for Sports, CAS, next April 13, 2018, following Crtv's appeal against his controversial disqualification from standing as candidate for the presidency of ANOCA, which had banned Crtv for the elections. The National Olympic Committee for Africa had equally contacted the Cameroonian government on clarifications on the issue. We have details on the confusion that is currently reigning at the Cameroon's National Olympic and Sports Committee in the following report with Benin Bumagana.
The misconceptions that have dragged Crtv's name into the mud goes back to May 2017, when he was barred from standing for the presidential election of the National Olympic Committees of Africa, ANOCA, by the Executive Committee shortly beforehand. That was after being accused of illegally using the government in Cameroon to campaign for him. This decision barring Crtv Malboum, who is also the president of the Confederation of African Athletics, was not communicated to the ANOCA General Assembly. This led to a complaint from Djibouti National Olympic Committee President and International Olympic Committee IOC member Aisha Garat Ali. The decision does not suspend Crtv Malboum as president of the National Olympic and Sports Committee of Cameroon, because the International Olympic Committee IOC still recognizes him as such.
To make it clear, the president of the Olympic Committee of Cameroon is Hamad Crtv Malboum. This is the IOC. The IOC is the body which recognizes the presidents or the elected members of National Olympic Committees. Mr. Hamad Crtv is the president of the National Olympic Committee of Cameroon. There has not been decision taken at the level of the IOC that he is out of his office.
Crtv Malboum has launched an appeal at the Court of Arbitration for Sports, CAS. He will be heard on April 3rd this year.
For Mr. Crtv, we are dealing with him as the president of the National Olympic Committee of Cameroon. Our General Assembly took in its resolution in Prague, they decided that after the decision of CAS, that in case that the case had been ruled out in favor of Mr. Crtv, then we will make a rerun for the elections. In other cases, Palenfo will continue as the president.
After months of wrangling, an extraordinary General Assembly was then held in Prague in November 2017, where 47 of the 51 delegates approved a motion for Palenfo, Crtv's main challenger, to remain ANOCA's official president. However, he will only be there pending the decision from CAS.
That's where